Edwin Haynes is here, and I'm about to give you access to something new. Take a look. Your time is now. Welcome to AXXCES. All right. We're good to go. Hello, everyone. This is Edwin Haynes, your CEO of the company AXXCES, in which I'm going to share with you all today. I want to welcome all of you all to the call as we are going to lay out exactly what it is that we're doing, talk about why we're doing it, and how many of you all who choose to participate can benefit from everything that's being put together. I'm extremely excited about what's taking place. It's been a long journey for a career, but a short journey in terms of how long it took for us to put the concept together. And now, as we're now about to bring it to market. So get your pens and paper out. I'm going to go through some information or whatever note method that you use to take your information, your notes on this information. I won't be eternal on this, but when you have such a big vision for something, it's hard to condense it down into 30, 35 minutes or whatever it takes to do an opportunity call like this. And so I will try to give you the best that I can in the short time that we have in doing this presentation. I'm right here out of Houston, Texas, been around the industry of what I'm going to call direct sales. I'm no stranger to business. I came from a background within the music industry for over 13 years. I stumbled into the industry of direct sales and network marketing some time ago. I never wanted to have anything to do with any of that stuff, but I decided to partner with some people almost 25 years ago that I was introduced to that space, and reluctantly went to a meeting and actually put all of the wrong information down. At that time, they were giving physical paper forms to actually put your information on. And I put all the wrong information on that form. And they had to come and have a conversation with me. I was running coming out of the music industry, invested into what they call a medical case management business. I was there working, and the presenter and someone I knew at that time came over, said, we can't do anything with this form. Nothing is right, but you need to hear what we have our hands on. And I listened to that conversation at that time, maybe about 3 hours of dialogue that we had. And that was the beginning of me understanding the industry, and 25 years later, it become one of the biggest parts of my portfolio, one of the biggest things and the best things that I could have ever done. And hopefully what we're doing now, and based on the experience and what we're putting together, you guys will be able to benefit from that as well. I've gone on to start as a small distributor in the industry and got to the highest points, even was deemed as a master distributor at one time, meaning the head distributor of hundreds of thousands of people. And so we've done well for ourselves when it comes down to that. But I saw the industry changing, and the world changing recently in some things that are taking place. And I'm going to talk about why we put this company together. And it's because I wanted people to participate as I was going through a transition in my life. I was looking at some other things that I wanted to do in life, and I saw what was happening with technology and in many different areas, how people are being more empowered to make money and earn money for themselves and in their own rights, having more control as individuals, period, around the world. The world is not just built on going to school, getting a good education, getting a good job, and then working for a long period of time and hoping that the companies that you gave your life to would take care of yourself. Those days are gone now. And you know, companies are always looking for someone that's younger than you, that's more knowledgeable than you, and less expensive than you. And so if they can find a way to do that, then they will get you out of that job, out of that building pretty quickly. And I see how things are going. Most people are still being educated for things that's going to be obsolete in the very near future. As I look at things now in life, more things are being created without humans than any time before. Technology is taking over. And if we as a people don't get ourselves in position to benefit or ahead of the wave, then most likely you and the people that maybe you advise, maybe your kids, grandkids, or friends or colleagues in your conversation, you'll be advising and talking about things that will be worthless in the near future. And so I wanted to change that. So how can we give people access to information that I am seeing and I'm conscious of right now that people can truly benefit from and make an absolute fortune if they choose to from it, or even just better position themselves. See, I know one thing as I get into the presentation, two things that people are looking for. And I've traveled many countries and met different people and had to have my stuff translated from time to time. But no matter how I looked at it, no matter how they translated things in our life, people had two things they were looking for. They wanted more time and more money. More time and more money. See, many of us know a lot of people with a lot of time, but they don't make any money. That's called being broke in many cases. Plenty of time, more time than they ever use, but they don't have any money. But I know a lot of people that make a lot of money, but they don't have the time to enjoy it. That means they're cash rich but time poor. See, when you mix the both, when you're able to have both time and the money, it's called lifestyle. Our goal right now is for us to come together and show people how to have lifestyle. And so let me give you a little bit of what we were going to do as I was transitioning. There are some things that you're going to see that's familiar, but some things to you may be very brand new, and it's okay. Regardless of whether you know about it or not, you need to know about it because life is going to happen whether we like it or not. And so I'm going to get into my presentation. Let me share my screen with you here as you saw me just doing the intro to what we were doing. The name of the company is obvious, AXXCES, and AXXCES means many different things. It's more of a membership-based club and community that we're building right now around the globe. There'll be different things that you're going to see us add to our system, and it'll be benefits that you will have as a member of this community. But I'm going to show you the basis of things that we're doing in our company. I do have to do a disclaimer here because I cannot guarantee income. The only thing I can guarantee is that myself and the executives and all the people that have come together here, our job is to build the best environment and give you the best tools possible in order for you to succeed. We have it all under one ecosystem or under one umbrella, but I can't make a person do anything with it. You know, there's some things here. So I have to also say that past performance and certain things that I'm going to talk about don't dictate future results. You have to take the information and go out there and make the best of it and utilize this as an independent business person as a part of our company. I always liken this to, and I sum this up, it's no different than insurance or real estate. You can go out there and take the classes. You can go out there and get the degree or the certification. But if you don't sell a policy or if you don't sell a home, don't sell a home. I don't care how good you did on the test and how much accessibility that you have to systems and technologies. If you don't use them, you don't make money in that space. And this is no different than what I'm going to talk about here. Here's what we're doing in our space. Who are we? Well, we're definitely a global community to have exclusive opportunity and unique opportunity for people to empower themselves and to succeed in all areas of their lives. You know, our goal is to build a community here where you can count on this community, and you ought to see some of the people that are already involved and giving ideas and connecting us with different people and saying, hey, and legitimate people, not searching for ideas. We don't have a short, you know, one thing I can tell you is when you have money, people always have an idea for your money. So there's no shortage of ideas. But the thing about it is, it's good to have good people in that circle and in that community that we're developing that you'll have access to for various things that we're going to do. We're going to take advantage of technology and where things are going in life, where things are, and definitely where things are going. We're going to educate people so they'll know exactly what it is that's going on and how to position themselves to benefit from it. And ultimately, to give you that lifestyle that I talked about. How about what if you can have more time? What if you can build this out and have more money? What if that was the case? And we want to put you in the best position to take advantage of that. Well, here's something here. This, you've seen this face a couple of times in the video myself. I am one of the founders. I'm also the CEO of the company and came up with the majority of the concept here. We have some incredible people. You may have heard about our president and my business partner, Mr. Ben Wright, who's the president of the company. But for myself, I'm taking the over 20 years, as I mentioned early on, of my industry experience, and I'm putting it into our own company. See, I've built large organizations for other companies, over hundreds of thousands of people. We've done hundreds of millions of dollars for other companies. Didn't own anything, but I was an independent distributor, and they paid me the money just like they said they would pay me for the efforts that I put out. And it changed the course of my life because of being able to have that accessibility to a system at that time. Been able to put together a book called You Have Permission to Succeed. And I'm telling you, you do have permission to succeed, whether it's with us or somewhere else, but go out there and make the next coming few years or the next years ahead of you, make them the better years for you, not what happened in the past. The past is the past, but we can always go out and make the future even much better and brighter for you. And hopefully you can do that here at AXXCES. The leadership trainings and all the experience that we have, the team that we're putting together and have already in place that's working tirelessly behind the scenes to put this together. And I literally mean that, tirelessly, to make it happen. You're going to hear from some of our experts and educators and people who are going to be talking about some of the concepts that we're bringing forward here. We have an excellent group of people that's doing a great job already. Even while we're in pre-launch, they're already doing classes in educating our people. See, we're committed to the process. Well, what are you going to get? This is just the first part of what we're going to do. See, we didn't want to just throw a bunch of stuff and give you some systems and just throw a bunch of things together. We said, listen, let's put a platform together and make sure they get educated on what it is that they're going to have. Unlimited. You choose what you want to participate in. You take your time. I can even add now personal development with some of the things we're going to do, even the course that I'm going to be putting together. But you get a chance to have access to live and pre-recorded sessions. You do it as you choose. You get on as you want to, but you now can have access to learn how to trade foreign exchange. Why wait on an institution? Why wait on the money manager who's going to give you all of the fees and all of the different things that they're going to do? They're going to make the majority of the money. But their money not only make money for you, but your money not only makes money for the money managers, but your money not only make money for you, but it makes money for the money managers. I put it that way. When I look at what's going on with cryptocurrency, I was not really in tune with that at one time. But I do see now many platforms are being developed and many governments are beginning to take it on as a currency. Well, I wanted to know what was going on, and I began to immerse myself, and I said, whoa, this technology is going to happen whether I believe in it or not. I need to get educated. But what if we gave other people access to understand what's going on, how to participate with what's happening? You're going to hear something called NFTs, and you're going to get experience with that by going through our platform, but you get educated. The metaverse, you're seeing these commercials. If you're paying attention to insurance commercials, and they got these gargles on and all of these different things talking about the metaverse. They're saying that digital land in the metaverse, people are actually purchasing digital land in the metaverse. Real estate companies have a metaverse division, many of them now, because they're selling digital land because people are going to spend more time in an augmented virtual reality world than they do in the real world in many cases. We have exclusive technology, blockchain, technology, things that you're going to hear. Like I say, some things familiar, some things unfamiliar. Don't be afraid of it. Just be ready to adopt to what's about to take place. And we're going to put you in the best position to win. Some of the things we're going to have for financial literacy. I'm big on that. Teaching what to do with a dollar. Why not get it all under one umbrella? Not only will we teach you how to earn money and be able to do things for yourself, but it's one thing to earn it, it's another thing to keep it, and it's a bigger thing to learn how to grow it. And we want to show you how to do that within our system. And so what we have in the foreign exchange thing, all of this stuff, even for me, your CEO, I was afraid. And when I used to look at this, I was like, first of all, it looks so cool to see all of this stuff, but I had no clue of what to do. Now, because of the experts that I'm surrounded myself by, now because of the simplicity of the tools and things that they're putting together, you have access to this and you'll be able to understand these charts, these numbers, these things, and whether you want to do it from a computer, it's not something you have to do all day. Some people get a couple hours a day, part-time, whether they're at the beach, on lunch break, or hanging out at the house or with some friends. They take a cell phone and they go to work and they put themselves in position to benefit from the markets. So you have exclusive tools and systems and strategies. And one of the biggest things that our educators teach you is to have disciplines, patience, and be committed to the process. So you get all of that under our session, live session, pre-recorded, gamification. We're going to reward you and give you certificates and help you go through the process. It's a real academy that we're developing, and you can go through it at your own pace. Whether it's fast, medium pace, or a slower pace, it's totally up to you. You get that mentorship. The metaverse, what is it? You're hearing a company called, most of us know what Facebook is, but do you know Facebook has changed their main name to Meta? Because Mark Zuckerberg is changing what's taking place and how we interact. He already revolutionized how we interact with each other around the world. He did that by connecting friends and family for free, gave us free sites, connected us. He monetized that with advertisement and all the other stuff. We were on there having fun. He was getting rich. Now it's happening again in a metaverse virtual reality world. We are listening and conscious now enough to be on this call, so I know you're conscious. And I'm telling you, this is about to happen. He's put billions of dollars into this, not only him, but you're hearing stores and different companies and people like Netflix. Netflix has one of the most incredible experiences of watching a movie through that Oculus system or through the virtual reality system that they have today. It seems like you're at the movie theater or a whole nother home that you have. If you haven't experienced it, you have to experience it. We're going to teach you what is that, how to benefit from it. We're going to show you what cryptocurrency. You ought to hear some of the classes of one of our lead cryptocurrency educators, Deborah. She's absolutely incredible, knows her stuff, studies all the time, but she gives you the good, get the intro of what it is. How do I position myself? I had some people calling me the other day saying, do you know about this particular coin? And I said, yes, I've heard about it, but you need to get in class because there are other coins and different things that are happening out there. We don't sell them directly, but we can give you the information by going through the class, and that way you can be up to speed when things are happening. You can learn the same technical analysis that you're getting from learning how to trade Forex. You can actually learn how to trade cryptocurrency the same way. Technology works whether it's cryptocurrency, foreign exchange, or stock market. It does not matter. The technical analysis is very, very similar, and it works both ways. You hear this thing of blockchain. I'm just giving you some of the things that we do, not just the hypeness of it, but we're going to really feed you the goods. You would understand, what is this technology? What are they tracking and why? It's the reason that you need to know this, not that you need to become some, a person may say, I'm done with school. Well, I don't have anything to do with you done with school. Are you done living? I remember one time we wouldn't put our credit cards online. I never put my credit card online. Now everybody's putting credit card online. I remember one time people were afraid to get on the internet. Now you do everything on the internet. As a matter of fact, most of your homes are run by the internet. Just think of how the things we say in the beginning, when it's unfamiliar to us, but now we are immersed into it. Well, this is one of those things that's going to happen with NFTs, non-fungible tokens is what they call it. It's a way of transferring ownership of things digitally without having a third-party person most likely involved. It's all tracked through what they call blockchain technology that cannot be altered. It's all recorded, and you'll learn why. And many of your things that you do every day and things that you do on a large scale, like purchasing a car, purchasing a home, the titles and all of that ownership stuff, it would be done on what they call NFT technology. You need to know why. When I look at the tools that we're bringing, we were going over the suite of tools yesterday. We were talking to the developer and they were showing us more things that we can choose from and the different level of tools and accessibility that you would have. And those tools you can use to help assist you in reading the data. And now you can have that in our company exclusively built for AXXCES and our members. Some of them you would never see anywhere else. And we're gonna make this as simple. I'm not saying it's easy. You have to do your part, but we're gonna make this process as simple as possible. And I don't care if you're 18 or 85, it doesn't matter. You can be a part of this system and be able to actually put the things back in your favor and control for you. What about trade ideas or market analysis? Maybe the educators or someone goes in. What happens if they actually went through and did their own analysis in the process and they just made a suggestion and say, you know what, if this lines up with what you believe based on your going to class, you can take this direct information and utilize it for yourself. You have to put it in, but guess what? They're on point because this is what they do for a living. Now you don't have to guess if you choose to participate in that. We have many different things that we're doing. Here's some of we were talking about this tool yesterday and upgrading this one, as a matter of fact, for different people. And they don't understand it, but you see the green tells you the target. The red tells you if it's selling the target. You choose the different things that you want to trade, you know? And we were actually looking at this and how to make this how to simplify it even more. And once you go through class and go through some sessions, you'll understand how to use this. You know, this is just an example. Now, this tool could be here today, it could be gone tomorrow. We're only going to use what's relevant for the market. If it's not performing, it won't be in AXXCES. Okay? If it's not performing, it will not be here. We will not subject our people to things that are not working. It's not worth it to us. But to simplify it here, this thing here for an example, we were talking about this. Gray means no trade. Sometimes you can sell in the market. Sell means sell, and here's your potential target. You go and look at it. If it makes sense, you participate in it, and you actually can participate in the market based on understanding a few parameters of how to do business. Here, that's just an example of what's going on. We're also going to have what I call a membership benefits program. And one of the things that we're going to do, because we're going to be moving about all over the world, we're going to have special seminars. Maybe you go to a seminar that's teaching on the metaverse and you have some executives or something that we're going to do for our own group and leadership training and trading sessions that we do privately. And maybe it's over in Mexico or the Bahamas or maybe it's over in New York or in Las Vegas. It doesn't matter. We found a way for you to get a benefit no different than having a credit card of some sort and have like American Express gives you travel benefits. We said, listen, we have access to this. I've been in this space. I understand if they can get a good deal on their travel, come through our system. And I'm talking about concierge service, the whole gamut of things that's going to be put together. You have different tiers of that you can participate in that, and much more that comes in our travel system that we're going to add as a benefit to all of the other things that we offer in our company. There's so much more to talk about. I wish I had time to go through it. And I only want to talk about things that we're coming out the gate with, but we have some other things that I'm not going to even talk about today that you will already have in your back office as we go on and fully launch the company, we're just going to keep adding things and features. You have access to certain third-party relationships that we would have. But what do I mean by that? Well, we'll have a membership section. And maybe what if you had a situation where you can choose of things that you want to participate from a benefit standpoint, or things that actually could earn more money. And you have these different choices, and you go and see if it makes sense to you, and you just add it to your system. You add it to your back office, and now you can begin to benefit from it. We are already building it out. Learn the information, benefit from the information, whether it's metaverse, whether it's NFTs, whether it's foreign exchange or cryptocurrency. Make as much money as you can. Take some trips, whatever you're going to do. Use the other benefits. You have a full gamut of a product right there under one umbrella. Here, let me wrap up on this. And I am extremely excited about what's happening. Hopefully this is making sense, because I wish somebody would have put it together and put the thought behind it. Not saying I didn't have some good stuff before, but I know exactly what it took for the masses of our organization and what they wanted. I'm still a distributor at heart, but I knew what they wanted, even from a compensation plan standpoint. Well, what do I mean by that? Some of the people are going to participate in our company, and they're only going to want to benefit from the company's products. You could actually make money from utilizing or offering the services that we have. That means that a person can purchase a customer service, like they can get the trade ideas, they can get the tools, they can go to class, and they get it at retail. You sell it at you sell it at retail, you get it at wholesale, and the company will pay you a 20% commission every time they renew their services. But some of you are going to say, listen, I have some other people that want to benefit from this. Well, what if you had some other people that were over in Chicago or over in North Carolina or wherever they were, over in Europe, and they wanted to participate and build their own business? They can join the business, but every time someone joins the business in your organization, you make what you call a fast start bonus. That means those people have a business of their own. They're in business for themselves, but not by themselves at that point. We're also going to allow you to position them and make an override on the growth of the business down through our infinity bonus. You bring 3 legs of business. I'll show you that in a minute. We pay your residual, we pay your income on that. And all of the customers that are developed, you're going to get what we call a unit level bonus, and we're going to pay you on all of the customers. Here's the first example of this, and I'm going to wrap up on the payout here. What happens now? We're going to have 3 different tiers of product. A person purchased tier 1, you personally enroll them at $300, you get a $75 commission paid to you for that. Tier 2, you make $100. Tier 3, someone purchased a $1,000 pack, you make $225 right there, paid out weekly. But if those people begin to go to work, you make money for who they bring in. Your second level, tier 1, 50. Tier 2 will be $50. Tier 2 for tier 2, the second level will be $75 paid to you. Someone else brought them in, but you got a commission for it. Tier 3, someone brought it in. So for instance, you brought me in, you made $225 if I bought tier 3 pack. I bring in, Donna. Donna buys a tier 3 pack. I get $225, but you make $100 for it. And you get the way that goes out. Every time something takes place, you get paid for it in this example for them purchasing their starter pack of getting enrolled into the system. Here's another part of that bonus, the infinity bonus. The company will look at the people that you personally enroll and pay you anywhere from a guaranteed $400 that month to as much as $1.5 million based on the production of the 3 legs of business. Here's an example. This is a ranking based on what I just showed you. Here's a ranking. We just pulled 3 random rankings. Just say you had the 3 legs of businesses building. You had 10 in one leg, you had 10 in another, and 5 in another. 25 personal active people. The company will pay you an additional $875. Then you have the Ruby rank. 90 in one leg, 90 active people in the second leg, 45 people active in the third leg. Outside of your personal income, outside of your fast start bonus, outside of your customer bonuses, you're making a guaranteed $4,500 that month. And then it goes over to diamond. It grows and you can't control it. It don't matter how many people you put in, you got it started, but it grows, whether it's in the first 30 days or the first 3 years, it doesn't matter. When it grows and it hit that number, you're going to get a guaranteed certain amount, and it will look at that chart and say, where are you? This is what we want to pay you. Diamond, you made another $15,000 bonus that month. Every single month is going to track the amount of active people, whether you put them there or not. Then, as I mentioned, the residual component. It looks at all of your distributors and look at all of their customers. And based on those customers, utilizing the system, utilizing the services, every time they renew, down 5 different levels, whether it's 10 customers or 100,000 customers, it doesn't matter. You're going to get paid through your organization. That's on top of everything that I just talked about. Here are the packs that we're going to launch with, and the goal is to be live here in the next couple of weeks with these packs. This is what's coming soon. This is going to be our official packs, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. It's $299.99 one time. It gets you in at the first level. You get the first level of education, first level of technology, and the other things will come along. We'll begin to add more with that. You get the second tier for $499.99, and you get the second level of education, second level accessibility tools, and different opportunities. And the last but not least gives you the highest earning potential and the highest level of the education pack, tool packs, and coming soon travel, and all the different things that add into that. You have access to that. Those are the coming soon packs, but here's where we are right now today. We have what we call our founding members club. Once these are done, we extended the time because we had to go through a little bit of longer time on development of our technology, which is okay. I told people I'd rather be right than rushed. We're not going to prolong this. It still won't be perfect, but based on where we are, it is what it is. We extended the time. The gold founder member is $299 one time. It's going to give you a special digital membership card that we're going to eventually put into your market center digital membership card. It's a live active card. It's going to have some benefits that go with it. Everybody won't have these. It gives you priority access to future earnings, which meaning that we're going to actually offerings. That means that we're going to give you the gold price of different things that we will be releasing in our company. Gold members will have access to that over the majority of the company. You're also going to have complete access to the university technology pack. And for 12 months, something that normally costs, when you add it all up, $250 or so a month, we're going to give it to you as a gold member for $179, what we call grandfather that in for 12 months. Your virtual back office, that's now $39.99 for gold members for the lifetime. We reduced it for the lifetime. We would take on that charge, that cost, but we're going to give you some benefits for getting started early with us for $19. That covers your virtual back office, all of the technology, all of the tracking of your income. You don't have to do anything for accounting purposes. Everything is there. You now can watch that real time. You get up to 15% discounts on future events, products, and swag. You'll be able to get the things from our shops and different things that we do, events. You'll be getting discounts at that level. And we're going to bump up your ranking to allow you to participate in the Founders Gold Rewards program to give you higher earning for the next 12 months in the compensation plan. Last but not least is our Elite Member Pack. It's $14.99 one time. You get a different digital membership card that's uniquely numbered to you. It comes with other digital benefits that you will see us grow that as well. It also gives you all the benefits of the gold membership, plus the highest priority of future offerings. And we have some already. I'm just trying to see how to get it out to you. Okay? You're going to get a uniquely branded coin with AXXCES, 100% real silver that's going to be awarded to our elite founding members. You're going to get the full gamut of the university. You're going to get the technology pack, and your virtual back office will be waived. Your university and technology pack is $159 for the lifetime of you, based on what we're putting together for you. There'll be some other things if you choose to add to that down the line, totally up to you, but you're going to have everything you need to run an efficient business at the highest level at the elite founding members pack. We cut your prices down, even gave you a bigger discount potential on the future events and products and swag. You got a founder members elite bonus that we upgraded you to a higher level for 24 months. And we're going to put together a bonus scenario that only the elite members can play in, if you will. That means that we're going to take part of the company profits, put it in a bonus structure, and allow people just like you and yourselves here who are part of the elite club to split in that profit sharing bonus that we're putting together. That will be cut off. No one else will be able to have it. And if we choose to add something else in there, we can add what we want to add. We own it. We're going to take care of our founding members, just like anybody should take care of their founding members. So that's what we have. Only 2 packs right now. We kept it simple. That will be hopefully going away in the next week or 2 when we go live. And the new packs that I talked about will go forward from there. But get connected with us. Go to Instagram. Go to Facebook and LinkedIn, and get yourself locked in with us so you can keep up with our daily updates and different posts that we do there. Be a part of the community, help grow that community, and make sure you get yourself connected at Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And the biggest thing here as I wrap up is get started now. Get started now. Don't wait. When we shut the packs down, don't call, I want this, no, we're going to be done. We have already extended longer than I wanted to do it, but some people are just fortunate enough to get themselves positioned right now. That's good. We're going to honor that, and we're going to honor you. And we're building out a community right now for people to really, truly benefit from. Hey, I was telling people on the call this past week, I said, we are in our garage moment. You can't get no newer than pre-launch. You can't get any newer than pre-launch. A lot of people talk about ground floor opportunity. Now, it comes with ground floor challenges. And I'm pretty sure some major corporations, and some of you all are business owners know what I'm talking about. You have a plan, and everybody has a plan, just like boxing. They used to say, I think Tyson said, everybody has a plan when they get in the ring until they get punched in the mouth. Well, we're taking some punches already. And we kept on coming. We've taken some lumps and bumps and bruises, and there have been some roadblocks put out there. And it's okay. It's all part of the process. I said on Saturday, we've been trained never to retreat. Now don't retreat. This is destined to happen. And I'm excited about the process, and I am enjoying the process of being your CEO of this company. And the ones that are with us right now and the ones that will be joining, we're proud to have you here. And we're going to go out there and do something amazing together. It's one thing when one person comes with a vision, but it's another thing when a whole group of people come together and adopt the same vision and start moving as a unit to make it happen. It's a whole lot more we're going to do together. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to end it with that. You can go to AXXCES.com, get the link from the person that invited you to this call today. Get yourself enrolled now. Let's put a game plan of how to launch your business. Don't just join. We're going to launch it. We're going to put the right people. Let's put the right people in your business, and let's put some money in your pocket. And that's what we're about to do in our company of AXXCES. You do have access. And again, you do have permission to succeed as well. So we're going to do another call. We always do our calls on Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can always go to AXXCES.info, AXXCES.info for the call. And that way you can actually participate in bringing other people to hear the opportunity. On Saturday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have another call just like this, and you can have as many guests on that as possible. So let's pack out the next call. We'll see you guys at the top. Welcome to AXXCES.